Adding and subtracting decimals. To add decimals, we line up the decimal points and add the digits in the same place value position. We can also annex a zero to one of the numbers in an addition problem so that both numbers end in the same place value. Let us show this by examples. The first example, 54 hundredths plus 7 and 8 tenths. Again, let's see quickly what are the place value positions here. 0 is the ones, 5 is the tenths with th, and 4 is the hundredths. In the second number, 7 is the ones, 8 is tenths, and we don't have hundredths, so we can annex a 0 here in this place. So now we have the same number of digits after the decimal point in both numbers. Now we can add normally, just put the decimal point and we add 4 plus 0 is 4, 5 plus 8, 13, 3 and carry up 1, 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 7 is 8 and the answer is 8 and 34 hundredths. Another example, 25 plus 8 and 46 hundredths. As you see here, 25 is a whole number. We don't have a decimal point. So we can annex decimal point and we put 2 zeros to have the same number of digits after the decimal point. Now we can add normally, but put the decimal point first. Now add 0 plus 6, 6, 0 plus 4, 4, 5 plus 8, 13, 3 and carry up 1, 1 plus 2, 3. So the answer will be 33 and 46 hundredths. One more example, we have 8 tenths plus 22 hundredths. As you see here, the 8 is only one digit after the decimal point in the first number. In the second decimal number, we have 2 digits after the decimal point. So to have the same number of digits, we annex one extra 0 here. Now you add, but put the decimal point first. Add 0 plus 2, 2, 8 plus 2, 10, 0 and carry up 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. So the answer is 1 and 2 hundredths. Now to subtract decimals, we just do like what we did in the addition. We line up the decimal points, then subtract digits in the same place value position. Sometimes both numbers in subtraction problem do not end in the same place value, so we can annex zeros. Example for this, 29 and 34 hundredths minus 9. In the first number, 29 and 34 hundredths, this is a decimal number with 2 decimal places after the decimal point. The second number is just a whole number. So we can annex how many decimal places? We annex 2 zeros here and we subtract normally, but first we put the decimal point. Now 4 minus 0 is 4, 3 minus 0, 3, 9 minus 9, 0, and 2 minus 0 is 2, and the answer is 20.34 or 20 and 34 hundredths. Another example, 8 is a whole number and we subtract from it 5 and 78 hundredths. So because this is a whole number, we can put a decimal point and we annex the same number of digits, 2 zeros. Now subtract, put the decimal point. 0 minus 8 cannot be. Borrow from the 0 cannot be, so I'll borrow from the 8. The 8 becomes 7 and this 0 becomes 10. Now borrow from this one, this will become 9 and this will become 10. Now 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2, and 7 minus 5 is another 2. So the answer is 2 and 22 hundredths. One last example, 36 minus 7 and 3 tenths. 36 is a whole number. Okay, let me write it here below each other like this. 36 minus 7 and 3 hundredths. The 7 here is the ones. And of course 6 is also the ones and 3 is the tenths. So common mistake, some Students, write the 7 below the 3, and this is completely wrong because 7 is the ones, so it should be written below the 6. So here is 7, and we put the decimal point and we write the 3/10. Now 36 is a whole number, so I will put another decimal point here and I'll annex only 1 0 to have the same number of digits after the decimal point. Now we subtract. 0 minus 3 cannot be. I'll borrow from the 6. The 6 becomes 5. The 0 becomes 10. Now 10 minus 3 is 7. Put the decimal point. 5 minus 7 cannot be. I'll borrow from the 3. 3 becomes 2. And 5 becomes 15. Minus 7 is 8. And 2 minus 0 is 2. So the answer here will be 28 and 7/10. Hope you understand. Kindly subscribe and like the video. To the next video. Bye.